Hey everyone, welcome to the YouTube Masterclass. My name is Phil Ebner and I'm so excited to have you here. The best part about this class is that you don't have just one instructor, you have three. Mike and Lauren, you'll be introduced to them in the next couple of videos, and they are an amazing pair of YouTubers who are willing to share their knowledge and exactly how they've become successful with you in this online class. So in this video, I just wanted to talk a little bit more about what this class is all about, how you're going to take the class, how we suggest you take the class, how you'll be successful. First, let's get started with a brief overview of what's in this class and the structure of it.
So a lot of you have probably already taken a Udemy course before, but for those of you who haven't, this is the basic structure of your Udemy dashboard. On the left, you can choose the course lecture under the section that you want to watch. On the right, you can post discussions, view other discussions from people, and ask any questions you want. We've structured this course in a way that we think makes the most sense for a brand new YouTuber. What this means is you might need to skip around in these sections depending on what you want to learn. For example, we start the course off with some basic tips from Mike and Lauren on how to start a channel from scratch. Then we dive right into the YouTube platform itself. This is real meaty content that shows you exactly how to use the back end of the platform. But for those of you who have already used YouTube, you might want to skip through some of these lessons. Then we follow it up with the YouTube best practices section, which is a great way to get in the mindset of being a good YouTuber. And this will lend itself to the rest of the sections, which include different sections from Mike and Lauren about their story of how to get views, how to get subscribers, more tips about having a good channel. And then later in this course is really where we dive into more of the hands-on training. So the equipment we use, how do we make videos, how should you make videos. Section 10 is a big one for posting and optimizing your videos. We walk through the entire process, and this will be really good for those of you who are new and who have been on YouTube for a while. This shows you exactly how we do it and how it is successful on our end. And then later we learn more about how to grow our audience with some tips, with analytics, and how to make money with YouTube. What we want you to keep in mind is that this course bounces between talking head style videos where we're talking about what and how to do it, and then screencast and other style of videos where we're actually showing you how to do it. Hopefully you enjoy both types of videos, and remember, you can always bounce around from section to section or lesson to lesson to learn exactly what you want to learn in that moment.
Lastly, who am I? My name is Phil Ebner. You might know me from some of my other online courses or from videoschoolonline.com or from my YouTube channel. And I welcome you here. You're going to find out a lot more about myself and Mike and Lauren throughout the next few videos and throughout this entire course. But the main things to keep in mind about me is that I started out from scratch, just like a lot of you. Before I started building my online business, before I started teaching online courses, I didn't have a YouTube channel. I didn't have a brand. I didn't have a following. I didn't make money online. And I've been able to do that slowly but consistently over the past few years. And I've been creating courses like this one to expedite that process for you. I've made a lot of mistakes in my time, but I've also done a lot of things the right way. And now I want to teach you only the right things. We'll talk about some of the mistakes we've made so that you don't make them, you don't follow in our footsteps, but you follow in our footsteps of success only. So that's who I am. You'll find out more information about me throughout the rest of the course. But for now, thank you again for being a part of this course, and I can't wait to help you create your YouTube channel. Bye.
Before we really get into it, we should probably introduce ourselves, right? My name is Mike, this is my wife Lauren, and we run the YouTube channel, Mike and Lauren. In this course, we're going to give you a look behind the lens and show you what it's like to build an audience and make money on YouTube.
The first thing you need to know is that we have plans of retiring extremely early. So we only spend our money on things that are really valuable to us. Our YouTube channel started as a documentation of our backpacking trip through Europe, but then when we got back, people asked how we could afford the trip, and so it quickly turned into a finance and DIY channel.
We post 2 videos a week, averaging 200,000 views per month, and over 100 new subscribers each and every day. Our videos have been featured on Gizmodo, Popular Mechanics, Lifehacker, Make Magazine, all kinds of outlets, and we have even attracted sponsorships with nationally recognized brands. But we'll talk a little bit about that later.
We're proud of the fact that our success on YouTube is not due to just one viral video. It's been built up slowly over 18 months, and we are hoping to be able to show you how to do the same.
We certainly don't need to convince you about the rise of new media and the fall of old media. That's why you're here. But there are a few reasons why we chose YouTube over any other platform like blogging or podcasting. Most importantly, it's because it's where we spend our time. Like many of our friends, we spend our evening watching our favorite YouTubers, not our favorite TV stars.
We've since found that YouTube has some unique benefits that make it one of the best mediums for building an audience. The first being that it's more personal. There's an actual face to put behind your words. Your facial expressions, tone, and cadence all enhance the video. And also, sarcasm and subtlety are not as easily lost in video.
Second, there's a built-in community already comfortable interacting on the platform. They're already signed in, they already have an opinion, and if you did your job right, they're looking specifically for the content you've created.
Third, it's arguably easier to get noticed on YouTube. Now this may seem counterintuitive because you're competing with literally millions of other creators.
But later we'll discuss how you can leverage YouTube's powerful search engine to get noticed in the early stages of your channel.
There's also something rewarding about building an audience on YouTube. You're only going to get noticed if you're putting out valuable content. Unlike old media, where labels, studios, and marketing directors decide what people watch, YouTube is a meritocracy. If you make it, you know it's because you worked hard and people chose to watch your videos.
The downsides of YouTube can be very costly and it can be very time-consuming. Between writing, filming, and editing, you can spend hours and hours on a single video. And we've spent thousands of dollars on equipment. But don't let that scare you. We'll show you later how you can use the equipment that you already have, probably in your pocket, to start on YouTube. And we've found that the time invested has been extremely rewarding.
As a student of any online course, you want to make sure that you are learning from people who have walked the walk and aren't just talking the talk. People who have had success in what they are teaching. And so we're going to dive into some of our numbers to show you how we've had success on YouTube. But first, I just wanted to share a few thoughts with you about my own experience and tell you how exactly you can replicate my success so that you are creating your own successful channel. So there are a few things to keep in mind about my own channel in terms of my success. The first is that I don't create viral hits. This is a misconception that a lot of people have, that to be a successful YouTuber, to make money on YouTube, you have to have viral videos that have millions and millions of views. I don't have any single video that has over 1 million views. While it would be nice to have that, it's not required to have a successful channel that helps build your audience, grow your brand, and make you money in the end. With my videos, I just provide valuable information consistently. I always try hard to do my best to give my audience my knowledge, give my audience what they want. Since my videos are not necessarily entertainment based, they are more educational, I spend a lot of time just giving my knowledge to my consumer, to my viewers, and that is what has made me successful, and that's why people subscribe to my channel. I always try to maintain high quality standards. There's a lot of people who will post a ton of videos that are not that great quality, and some of them become popular YouTubers, but most of them, when people view their poor quality videos, they're turned off from it and they don't want to subscribe. And so I always try to maintain a high level of video quality, and we're going to teach you how to make great videos in this course. So that's great for you guys. And lastly, my growth has exponentially risen. And this is what I've seen with other successful YouTubers, that it's a long road, but if you stay with it and if you stay consistent, you will have exponential growth that really has no end. So let's look at a few of my numbers, and then we'll talk about how you can be successful. Here you can see my views growth. There's a big spike in there. We'll look at that video and why that was so popular right in the middle. But in general, you can see a slow growth starting from around 0 views per day to almost 5,000 views per day now. And so it's really increasing at a rapid pace. Next, let's look at my subscribers. Again, starting from 0, you got some peaks up and down there, but exponentially increasing, where now I'm getting over 40 subscribers a day and just rapidly growing from there. And then lastly, the growth of revenue. This is the biggest increase in the recent months, and it's continuing to increase, starting out at 0 and just dramatically increasing to where it is now, hovering around $300 a month. And then aside from the revenue I'm earning on YouTube, one of my favorite parts about using YouTube to grow my audience and my brand is that I can promote my other products and services through YouTube videos. This page shows you a number of purchases on my full online courses that have come through my YouTube video. So on a monthly basis, I'm making hundreds of dollars in sales from people watching my YouTube videos that then end up enrolling in my online courses, purchasing my motion graphic templates, and other video related products. And this is another example of how you can use YouTube to make money. It's not just about AdSense on YouTube, it's about promoting your brand and other products through your videos. So how will you replicate our success with this course? With any course, whether it's in person or online, the biggest reason students have success is by taking action. And that's why throughout this entire course, we've added a ton of great practice exercises. Call it what you want, action items, practices, exercises. They're lessons that ask you to do something, to implement the skills that we are talking and teaching to you. So I really want you to take action whenever we call out to you to do so, because only by doing that will you have success with this course. And if you do that, I promise you that you will have a lot of success. So thank you so much for watching this video, and let's get on to more lessons.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the YouTube Creator course. This is a brand new section for you guys. We're talking about starting a YouTube channel from 0, which is probably where most of you are right now. And so this is going to be a huge section, and I'm excited to have Mike and Lauren taking the helm and running with it. What we're going to be talking about in this section, well, first we're going to learn a little bit more about Mike and Lauren's story. I love listening to success stories, especially when it comes to building an online business or online YouTube channel. And so their story is going to be so inspiring. We're going to talk about quality versus quantity. Which is better? Better quality video or higher quantity of videos? We'll talk about consistency, why consistency is the king when it comes to YouTube channels, and views come before subscribers. What does that mean? I'm going to pass it over to Mike and Lauren from mikeandlauren.com. I'm so excited to have you ready to go in this section, so I'll pass it right over to Mike and Lauren.
Let's talk a little bit what it felt like when we were just starting out at the very beginning with no subscribers and no views whatsoever. We made our first videos about our backpacking trip through Europe, and we really weren't expecting anything to come of it. We really made it just so we had sweet and short documentation of our trip. I don't know about you, but I hate long and boring home videos. But we're not like other creators where we just accidentally happened upon YouTube's success. We've known all along that there's potential in making videos, and making a living from it has always been a goal of ours. However, we have been surprised with the direction that our content has taken.
If you're completely unknown to the internet, our best advice would be just to start creating videos. Obvious, we know, but it's so easy to just stay in planning mode and never actually create anything. But the truth is, even if you're already an established writer, your first 10 videos or so are going to be kind of awkward and you're probably not going to like them at all.
And that's because you can't research your way into making better videos. You just have to practice. When you look back at the footage, your eyes are going to be shifting around when you thought you were looking directly in the lens. And you're going to be soft-spoken when you thought you were shouting.
If we were to refilm our backpacking trip, we would do it completely differently. Before, we sat down at the end of the day and we recapped everything that happened. If we were to do it now, we would do short updates throughout our day because we know that that's so much more entertaining to watch.
But the point is, we did it anyway, and although it's not perfect, it's still something we're very proud of and something we can always look back on. For our first year, most of our videos got less than 200 views, and most of that was friends and family. But that slowly grew. Soon it was 250 views per video, then 400, then 500, and now we're averaging between 5 and 30,000 views for each video. It's easy to say that in just one sentence, but the reality is that was spread out over 12 or more months that were very frustrating. The reason we kept going, though, is because we saw steady growth, no matter how small. I remember specifically that we were very excited when we got at least 1 new subscriber every day. That was a big milestone. And then getting 10 subscribers a day was insane. And 1,000 total subscribers over the lifetime of our channel was like mind blown. Just keep in mind that growth on YouTube is slow and exponential, meaning that at the very beginning, you're gonna see hardly anything, and then one day it's just gonna take off.
If you're just starting out, we are going to give you a little bit of controversial advice, and that is that quantity is better than quality. Of course, you should always be creating the best content possible, but in the beginning, you don't even know what quality looks like.
You might think that you want your videos to look like this vlogger or this channel, but remember, they have years and years of practice, and they've developed their own style over those number of years. Believe me, you don't want to copy their style. That won't get you anywhere. You want to develop your own.
The only way to do that is practice. In the beginning of your channel, you have an advantage over all the big guys, and that is that no one's watching.
And that's not meant as an insult. That's a good thing. You can experiment, you can tweak, you can test, you can put out any kind of video you like and then see what sticks. Make videos about different topics that you're interested in. Try shooting some with a webcam, try shooting some throughout the day. Just see what you enjoy filming and what other people like to watch.
By having a backlog of videos, new viewers are more likely to subscribe. The key is to focus on quantity while you build quality.
And never stop learning, but don't let inexperience stop you. It shows you're taking your channel seriously and you've made a commitment to post consistently. And as we'll discuss in the next video, consistency is more important than almost anything else on YouTube.
Consistency is crucial for building an audience on any platform, but it's especially important when it comes to YouTube. Your goal is to get your videos in the YouTube suggestion engine,
which are the videos that are on the right side of the player, or a video that's suggested after another video is finished playing, or on the homepage of a YouTube user as a recommended video.
YouTube has been very specific about consistency. If we have 3 videos to post, we'll post them spread out over 3 weeks on the same day each week instead of posting them all on the same day.
And that makes total sense as a consumer of videos, because I know when I see a video that I like, I first go to the YouTube channel page and see how often they're posting. If the video I watched was either a one-hit wonder or a viral success, I'll probably move on. But if they're making an effort to post at least once a week, I'll usually subscribe.
Consistency is also a powerful motivator to continue creating videos. I know we often don't feel like creating 2 videos a week and putting in all the effort. It often means that we need to wake up early or stay up late in order to get things posted on time. But by telling our audience that we have videos coming out every Friday and Sunday, it helps us to get past that initial hump, and we're always happy that we did.
And now looking back, we have a catalog of almost 200 videos that we're really proud of, and it was all because we committed to posting consistently.
We've been talking a lot about subscribers, and you are probably asking yourself, how am I supposed to get subscribers if I don't have any views? And how am I supposed to get views if no one subscribed to my videos?
It's a bit of a chicken or the egg dilemma, but unlike the chicken and the egg, there's actually an answer. The views come first. By focusing your efforts on search, self-promotion, and YouTube's suggestion engine, you get the viewers first. Then, if they find your video informative or entertaining, they'll subscribe so they don't miss any of your new content. Once they're subscribed, then they contribute to the initial engagement that YouTube is looking for before promoting your video. That's comments, likes, and shares. That engagement is recognized by YouTube. It will recommend your video to other people, which contributes to more engagement, which means more views, which means more engagement, which means more views, and on and on. It's a snowball rolling down the hill, collecting snow as it goes, but it all starts with those first initial views.
If you're just starting out, it can be discouraging putting in that much work for just a few views on each video. But those are the dues that every YouTuber has to pay. Narrowing your focus to making videos that are most attractive to YouTube search engine is the best way to get that snowball rolling.
And that's exactly what we're going to talk about in the next video.
Hey everyone, welcome to a new section in the YouTube Creator course. In this section, we're going to be going over the Creator Studio itself, going through a complete walkthrough of all of the different pages and options that you have as a YouTube creator. And so this is going to be a bit longer of a section as I go through each individual element. And these are all of the different things we're going to be covering in this section. We'll be looking at the dashboard itself, the video manager, that's where we're going to be actually uploading our videos and organizing our videos. We'll look at the live streaming option, the community, which is where we'll interact with our fans and followers, channel settings, which is a great place to really expedite your upload process and change all of the settings for your channel itself. We'll do a quick dive into analytics and how you view your analytics. There is a complete section later on in the course on analytics where we will dive into how you use those analytics to grow your channel. And then the Create tab, which has a couple cool options for people creating videos for YouTube. So this is a great section for everyone that is new to YouTube and has never uploaded or created a profile before on YouTube. So get excited. Let's start off with the dashboard. Okay, I'm going to move along to the video managers. So when you're on your dashboard, you can click any of these tabs down here on the left to go to the new tab. So in your video manager, and with all of these options, you have a set of pages within the video manager. So here I have my videos, I have my playlists, copyright notices, and submit retraction. So first in the video tab, on this video page, you have all of the videos that you've uploaded. So you can see here that I have 318 videos that I've uploaded. It contains them in a list, and it has the name, it has the date published, it has the number of views, it has if it's monetized or not, if it's public or if it's scheduled. You can see my easy no knead Dutch oven crusty bread is public, while my slow down animations in After Effects with time remapping tutorial is scheduled. You can also see the number of comments, the likes, and the dislikes. So this is a great quick view of all your videos. You can also change how you view by clicking this newest button and going to most viewed, just seeing your public, unlisted, monetized, etc. So say I want to just see my most viewed, I can see that my how to remove reverb and echo from audio is the most viewed. It's also one of my most disliked videos, which is so funny. But some of my other videos, like this basic motion graphics video, lots of likes, lots of views. And this is a great thing to keep track of your most viewed videos, just to see what other people are watching. You can do some actions and editing of your videos through this page. So if you click on this down button, if you click the edit button for any of these videos, it will take you to the video page where you edit, or you can click any of these down here and you can do quick edits for going straight to the annotations, subtitles, promotion of videos, delete videos. If you want to delete, this is where you would delete it. Or you can even download an MP4. And this is something that a lot of people don't know about, and it's a good trick to know. If you, for some reason, deleted your video, the original video, you can always go to your YouTube page, click this down button on the video, and click download MP4, and you can get a backup of your video. Now, it will be the compressed version that YouTube created when you upload your video. They always compress it using their own algorithms so that it plays nicely on YouTube, but it still will be a nice MP4 video. You can also select multiple videos, and you can choose an action above. You can do single or multiple, but if you choose your videos, you can select this action, and you can do all sorts of things like make them all public, make them all unlisted or private. You could change the license for this video. So the standard license says that this is your video, you own the content. The Creative Commons license, this means that you are giving other people the option to use your video for free in their own video, in their own ways. Or there's more actions. If you want to choose more actions, there's basically everything that you could find about editing your videos. And then there's also an easy way to add your videos to playlists. So if you select one or multiple, you have this add to button, and it pops up with all of your playlists that you've created. We're going to go over all this stuff in the future about creating playlists, but this is just a quick way to add your videos to the playlist. And then lastly, you do have this search box up here if you want to search through your videos and you're trying to find a specific one to edit. And if you have a ton to sift through, that's a great thing to do. All right, back over on the left, let's go to our playlist page. And here is where you would create and edit all of your different playlists. So you can see here that I have a ton of different playlists. We talked about before how playlists can help promote your videos and get more views, because people watch them one after the other if they're in a playlist. And you can see this easy recipe videos. That's a brand new playlist that I just created because I have one new video with a recipe where I made bread. But you have all these other ones: cinematography tips, building an email list, personal finance. And this is great because you can see that in my own channel, I have all sorts of different topics that I post about. I'm not very niched down to a specific topic. That's one thing that I haven't done. This channel is really about everything that I enjoy doing. And so I organize them in playlists. You can edit the playlist by going to edit over here. You can create a new playlist above, or you can search through your playlist as well. All right, let's go down to copyright notices. So this is when you use a song that is copyrighted or some other material that's copyrighted. And YouTube has changed their policies a lot on this in the past. Before, you would basically get a notice saying that you have to take down your video. This is against the copyright user's wishes, and you would have to take it down. But now what happens is if you use a song that is copyrighted, typically the publisher of that song will actually then get the monetization of your videos instead of you. So you can't use a popular song that is copyrighted and make money from that video because you're using copyrighted material. But that other person can. So for some of these videos where I did use a copyrighted song for like my reel and a couple more creative videos, I still uploaded them, and it says because it includes copyrighted content, I can't monetize it. It's also, some songs are blocked in certain countries, which is kind of funny. So it will say if it's blocked in certain countries. And so that's where you get these notices. Okay, and then lastly with submit retraction. So this is if you have claimed copyright infringement on another video. Say you created something, you posted your own song or something, and someone used it, or someone used a clip of yours. You can submit a claim saying, this is my video, this is my work, and YouTube will go ahead and try to make sure that that video is taken down, or that the other person isn't being monetized, or that video isn't being monetized. But if for some reason you made a mistake or you want to retract that, you can basically withdraw those copyright infringements from this page here. So these last two pages aren't something that you typically will use a lot of. I mostly use this videos tab almost every day when I log into YouTube. I just make sure what's scheduled, how my latest videos are doing. It's just an easy place to see all of that information. So that's the video manager. In the next video, we'll be looking at live streaming. Hey everyone, welcome to this new video on the analytics tab. Now, I'm not going to spend a lot of time covering all these different things in analytics because there is a full section on analytics later in this course. But just a quick overview on the overview page, this is where you can see your main analytics. So for me, you can see the watch time, the total minutes that people have watched your videos in the last 28 days. You can change that from last 28 days to lifetime, to last 30 days or last month, or a custom amount of time. You can see your average view duration. So this is great to see like how much people are actually watching your videos. You can see your total views in the past month, your total estimated earnings, your likes, dislikes, comments, shares, videos watched in playlists, your subscribers. So this is a great place to see how much your channel is growing. And then you can see your top 10 videos. So this is great to see. So my passive income video, that's doing really well, almost 15,000 views. That one has made a bulk of the money that I've made this month. And your other popular videos, you can see where your videos are playing. So most of my videos are played in the US, but also in the UK, Canada, India, Australia. You can see who's watching my videos, mostly males. You can see where the main traffic sources for how people are finding my videos. Most are through YouTube search. That shows that I have set up my keywords and titles and descriptions properly, so people are actually finding them and clicking on them. Also, some of my videos are showing up in the suggested video box. When you're watching a YouTube video, you'll see on the right side suggested videos, and mine show up there, or external. So that's when I post them on my own site, Video School Online, or if I post on Facebook, or if someone else links to my videos. And then lastly, the playback locations. This is where people are watching it. So if they're watching it on the YouTube page itself, or if I've embedded it into a website page, or they're watching it on my YouTube channel page itself, or other. But mostly you can see that my videos are watched on the YouTube page itself. Now you can dive into all these different things by clicking on them or by going over to the left. Again, we'll be covering all of that in the future, but the main thing to understand is that you can change the timing. So if I want to see my lifetime views, I can do that. You can see my watch time, you can see my views over 1 million, my earnings, and my subscribers. And you can see the growth of the channel. So you can see a big growth in all of these areas, except for average view duration. A little bit of growth, but not much, but still it's good to see that kind of growth. Okay, so that's the analytics tab, and next we're going to be looking at create. Hey everyone, so welcome to a new tutorial. Today we're talking about the community tab, which is a huge page with a number of options that are really great for YouTubers to use. This is where initially, the best thing to use it for is where you respond to your viewers with their comments and their messages. So when you click on the community tab, it opens up the comments page. And what's great about this is I can see all of the comments on all of my videos on one page without having to go to individual videos to respond to them. And this is what I do typically every day in the morning after I check my emails. I'll come onto my YouTube page and I will respond to comments. So a lot of these I haven't responded to. So I'll just quickly just respond to my followers. I like interacting with them. This guy Telmo, he's a great fan of mine and a great student of my courses. And he likes to comment on a lot of my videos, and I always try to respond. So, it's typically not a huge reply unless someone is asking a question, but I would just go through these and make sure that everything looks good and nothing is, terrible. No one's spamming my account. Luckily, YouTube does filter for spam. You can click this likely spam button and see if people are spamming your videos. I have a couple popular videos about passive income and personal finance, and those typically get a lot of people trying to spam them because they're trying to do really weird scams and stuff. And if people are posting links in your comments, they typically go to the spam filter. And so I'll just go through all of these. I can actually quickly go through all of these and select all and delete. But some of them might not be spam, so I would probably just read this one first because that seems to be a longer one. And so it's a very long thing, so that's why it might be marked as spam, but I'll read that one later. So anyways, this is the comments page. Great place to quickly respond to your comments. You also have your messages page. So this is when people direct message you, and you can respond to them here. You have your subscribers page. So this is all your new subscribers. You can filter it from most recent to most popular subscribers. So this is pretty cool. You can see all your subscribers, and then if you click most popular, you can see who has the most subscribers that have subscribed to you. And these are potentially people that if they like your videos, you can co-create videos and partner with them, and their audience might be able to see your audience, and your audience can be shared with their audience. And so that's a great way to collaborate and grow your own channel by collaborating with people who have subscribed to your channel, because obviously they liked a video that you posted or they watch a lot of your videos. Now, YouTube has an even better way to find out who is your best fan, who you might want to collaborate with, by going to fans. Now, if you go to fans, you will see a number of people who are engaged in your channel. You will also see if they have subscribers. You can see their recent comments and basically this engagement. So this is their public interaction with your channel. So how many likes they do with your videos, the comments, if they've subscribed or not. You can also sort by a number of things. They have a default You can do it by engagement. So the most engaged fans. So here I have Larry Morgan, who is always liking my videos. Telmo, we just responded to his comment. He's always commenting and watching my videos. And these are great people to go through and see, okay, they have a lot of videos. A lot of people have some subscribers, not a ton. But this guy, Caleb, he's an amazing filmmaker. And we're actually co-creating a series of videos that I wanted to do with him in the future. So this is a guy that I met online. I saw that he was an engaged fan of my channel, and we're going to get together and make a video. So your fans, this is a great place to find great followers of yours. Fan funding. So this is something that YouTube added. You can now ask your fans of your channel to support you. And this will show up on your channel itself. And you can change the title of it and a thank you message. And you can show where it will show up. You can add it on your channel page or to specific cards of your video. We'll go over YouTube cards in the future. But this is just a cool way to get a few extra bucks. If people like your channel, they can send money to you. I don't get that much money from fan funding, but if you do have a very popular channel, you might be able to get a lot of fan funding from people who just want to share their thanks by giving you some money. Also under community, you have your subtitles and closed captions. So if you do want to submit closed captions for a certain video, you can do that. You can also manage subtitles and closed captions for your own videos here. So here on the community settings page, this is a great place to automate some filters for specific fans, users, or certain words that might be commented on your videos. And so here you can see that I have one user that I have basically flagged because she was spamming me a lot and posting a bunch of links that weren't useful at all. And so that person will never be able to comment on my videos again. You can also approve users so that they always appear. You can blacklist some words if people post certain words on that you don't want on your comments. It will automatically be filtered here. And then below you can set up some highlights. So it will highlight certain things. Like if someone comments on your videos that have more than 500 subscribers, for example, it will highlight it in the channel video itself. And then down below you have your default settings. So I always have my comments on new videos allowed, but if you want to hold all of your comments for review, you can do that. You can do that for your videos, for your channel, and you can also have creator credits on your channel, which is a great way if you are collaborating with another creator to credit someone, and you can allow those creator credits or not. So this is a cool place to go to if you are having issues with specific people or if you just want to change some of these commenting settings. And then lastly is this credits page. If you do collaborate with a lot of other YouTubers, or if you're an actor or something like that, you can be credited and you can be added as an actor or a filmmaker in other people's videos, and it will show up here in the credits page. And so this is the community page and tab. I really use the comments the most. The other stuff I kind of set up and I'm done with. Sometimes, well, I obviously check my messages and I'll check my subscribers and fans to see how many subscribers I'm getting and my biggest fans. But on a day-to-day basis, it's mostly just this comments tab that I pay attention to. So thanks so much for watching. And next we'll look at the channel tab. Hey everyone, welcome to YouTube. Today we're talking about the dashboard. Before we dive into the dashboard though, you'll have to sign up for an account. So when you go to YouTube's homepage, you will want to click this sign in button. And if you don't have a Google account already, you'll want to go ahead and click create account. Or if you have a Gmail address, you can use your Gmail address to create your YouTube account because it comes with your Gmail account. But if you do want to create a brand new account, just click there to create an account, type in your name, email address. You're going to have to put in your birthday, choose a password, And then you're going to choose a YouTube channel name and everything like that. But after you do that and sign in, you will go to a page that looks like this when you log into YouTube. And it will have an upload button, and it will have a little button up here that is where your profile is and all of the buttons that we need to get to your Creator Studio. If you click your icon up here, you will see I have a number of channels. I have my main Video School Online channel. I have other accounts that I've selected to hook up with this channel. And so to get to your Creator Studio initially, what you can do is just click here, and then on your top channel, just click Creator Studio. And that will take you to the dashboard of your Creator channel. Up here you have the name of your channel, you have the total number of views, your subscribers, and then below in the middle you have a number of widgets that can be customized. So up here, what I like to do is I have my video widgets. This is the latest videos that I've uploaded, and typically it's the latest videos that have been published as well. And this is good just for me to see how well my latest videos are doing. Over on the right, I have an analytics widget. This is great for me to do a quick view of how many views I'm getting, how many subscribers I've gained, all in the last 28 days, and how much money I've made in the last 28 days. Down below, I have a comments widget. So this is a quick view of my comments for all of my videos. Just in case there's something that really pops out, I can see it here. I don't have to go to individual videos or the community tab to look at my comments, which we'll be looking at in a little bit. On the right bottom here, this is a what's new widget. You can get rid of this, but and you can get rid of any of these widgets really, but this is a great one to have because it does give some nice tips for your YouTube videos. And down below you have some more tips that you can add. If you want to add a widget, you can go ahead and click this add widget button, and you can see that I have a lot of these widgets already added. And if you want to customize them, you can move them around by hovering over this button, which is at the top right of the widget. Say I want to move my comments up here. Instead, I can just drag it up there and it pops into place. And then for some of these, you can change how they work. So there's this little tool icon. If I click that for my videos, I can change the title of this widget. I can change the number of items to view. I could change from public to unlisted. So say I just want my public videos, so it doesn't have my ones that are being scheduled or haven't been published yet. I can just show my public ones, and that actually might be better for me. So if I save that, now I just see my public ones, which right now might be the same exact as it was before. But sometimes I have a bunch of videos that are unlisted or are scheduled to be published in the future that I don't need to see. So that is the dashboard, and you can see here we are on the dashboard. It's highlighted red. And in the next few videos, we're going to be going over the rest of these, following up with the video manager. Okay, so let's move on to live streaming. So live streaming has a couple of different options. You have your stream now, which is still in beta at the time of recording this. Then you have your events that you can set up. With the stream now, you can actually set up your computer to do a live stream through YouTube. You will have to use some external software. You can see that I've tried setting up, or I have set up some live streams when I was doing an Ask Me Anything. You can have chats, you can have moderators. It's basically like a webinar platform that they're still kind of working. This is a little bit advanced, and we might go over a tutorial later on if people are interested in it. So please let me know if you are interested in doing the live streaming. But for now, since it's still in beta, I'm kind of holding off on doing a lot of training on the live streaming on YouTube because I prefer to use something like Google Hangouts, Blab, or like GoToWebinar if I'm doing a live streaming event. Under your events, though, this is also has to do with your live streaming. You can create a live event. So if we go here and we say create live event, now this is going to add a live event that you can promote. You can add it to the calendar for a future time, and you can promote it. Here you have the type of event that you're going to do. Down in the bottom, you can use Google Hangouts on Air, or you can do different encoding options. See, for a quick, easy live event, I would just use Google Hangouts on Air. And then after you are done, you can publish it. So let's just do a quick test. So I'll just say this is test 1. I'm going to say it's today, right now. And here's the information for my channel, which is on all my videos. I'll just leave that for now. Here are your tags. You can make it public, unlisted. I'm just going to make it unlisted for now, but you can see if you make it public, you can add a message, which is then blasted out to all of your subscribers. So I'll just say unlisted and then quick. I'll say go live now. It now says you will now enter a Google Hangout on air so you can live stream this event from your webcam. I'll say okay. And then it goes ahead and opens up Google Hangouts on air. And you can see me, I'm not set up to be recording live, but this is my office, and here I am in the morning. So hey, not really wearing my typical online teaching shirt, but this is the whole Google Hangouts on air platform. So I'm just going to go ahead and end that. But you can see here that it's getting set up to be on air. It's not set up yet. It's still at 47%. Okay, so you would click this start broadcast, and you can broadcast for up to 8 hours. I'm not going to go ahead and do that, but that is how you would set up a live event. And you can see here now this was created. I'm going to go ahead and delete that because I don't want that in my videos library. And that is the live streaming tab. So something that a lot of you won't be doing necessarily right now, but in the future, doing live events is a great way to build your brand, to build a following, and to sell products if you have a product or service you are selling. Thanks so much for watching, and in the next video, we'll move on to community. Hey everyone, welcome to this new tutorial. Today we're looking at the Create tab in your Creator Studio. So this is a place with two great things to use. One is the audio library. This is where you can find free music to use for your videos. So that's super awesome. When you click on audio library, you can see all your free music. You can also see ad-supported music. And so this is very popular music. So you can see Justin Bieber, Major Lazer, Drake, all these popular bands that you can actually use their songs in your videos. It just means that they're going to get the ad revenue, and it will have ads on it. They also have sound effects for specific sounds if you want. So this is awesome. They have a huge library of all sorts of stuff. Aggressive motorcycle, air tank link, alarm clock, all sorts of things that will help you make better videos. The key things to think about with the free music library is that you can organize or search by genre. So you have all your genres. You can search by mood, instrument, duration. And one main thing to look at is attribution. So you have two options, attribution not required or attribution required. With attribution not required, that means you can take this song and use it in your video no matter what. With attribution required, that means, so say if I click on that, you will see this little Creative Commons attribution icon here. And what that means is that if you use this video, you will actually have to add this text to your description and give them the and actually show that this is someone else's song. And so there's a lot of great music in both the attribution required and not required section, but make sure that if you are using something where the attribution is required, that you include the text below when there is an attribution required into your description. The next thing is the video editor. Now this is a little bit more advanced, but this is where you can actually edit videos right within YouTube. And so you can create projects combining multiple videos. Say you upload a bunch of different videos to YouTube, you can actually combine them, you can edit them, you can add audio here, you can add photos, music, titles, all sorts of different things. So I don't really use this because I edit all my videos in Adobe Premiere Pro, but if you do want to try using the YouTube editor, it could be cool, but of course it is internet based, so it might be a little laggy. I suggest using your own video editor on your own computer, whether it's Adobe Premiere Pro, iMovie, Windows Movie Maker, whatever you want to use, but this is kind of a cool option if you do not have any other option and you want to play around with it. But mostly under the Create tab, I use the audio library. Awesome, so this is the entire Creator Studio. I know it was a ton of stuff. I need to take a break from recording these lessons because I've been talking for a long time now, and I'm sure you want to get out there, start creating your channel and looking at your own Creator Studio. So if you have any questions, I know there's some things I didn't cover completely, I didn't dive into, but if you have questions, let me know and I will show you everything that you want to know. But hopefully this was a great overview of all the different options in the Creator Studio that you have. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Okay everyone, hello and welcome to a new tutorial. Today we're talking about our channel tab, and there's lots of amazing stuff in this tab that you should really pay attention to, because this is where you become a YouTube partner and you set up a lot of settings to make your uploads more efficient. So first, in the stats and features, this is a great page to go to just see what are you able to do on YouTube. And first, you can see for me, I'm a partner verified. Now there is a little application to be verified as a partner, but I do highly recommend becoming a partner because you are available to do a lot more things like monetizing your videos. You can upload longer videos, you can do external annotations and custom thumbnails and all of that stuff. And so the first thing, if you aren't partner verified, is to apply for partner verification. And once you do that, you will have more options. Here's also where you'll see your status for different things like copyright infringements, community guidelines. Obviously, if you're doing a lot of using a lot of people's videos that are copyrighted or doing things that are against the YouTube guidelines, then you aren't going to be in good standing, and that's not good. They might close your channel down, they might ban you, they might prevent you from uploading new videos. So you want to make sure that you are following the rules. Here you have your monetization settings. So for me, you can see that it says I can use ads to monetize your videos, but first you're going to have to actually set that up. So if you don't have monetization, you're going to have to click the monetization button to go ahead and set up your actual account. And so you might have to set up your AdSense association to enable that, but just go ahead and follow all those directions, because in the end, if you have a popular channel, you can make some good money through the ads. Also, if you're uploading longer videos, you will want to become a partner so you can do that, because typically the limit is 15 minutes. And with all of these, you can check out on your own page, but these are all options that basically allow you to do a lot more things with your channel. The next tab is the monetization tab. And so this is where we went just a second ago, but this is where you can review or change or submit your application to become AdSense associated and to monetize your videos. With your upload defaults, this is a very great tool to use, and I highly suggest this being one of the first things you do when you set up your YouTube channel, because this is when you upload a new video, all of these things will be set up for you, and you don't want to have to go through and set all this up every time you upload a video. And so for me, my privacy is automatically set to public, my category is set to education, my license is set to standard and not Creative Commons, which means other people can use the content in their own videos. I don't have a standard title because all my titles are different, but in the description, these are some key things that you should be adding to your own videos. So first, I have the main link that I want to send people to. Most of my tutorials are related to my online courses, and so I want people to take an online course after they've seen one of my tutorials. And so I'll have this standard take a premium course at my courses page. Now you notice that I've included the http:// in the URL, and you have to do that in this description. Otherwise, these links won't actually work. If you just do www.philebner.com or whatever your website is, it won't link out to it. You have to include the http://. In between this line and this next line, that's generally where I would include all of my description for my courses or for the video that I upload. And then after that, I always include, please subscribe to my channel and leave a comment below, just to try to get people to subscribe and engage with the videos. And then lastly, I have the key links that I want people to visit. So I have my Video School Online link, I have my courses link, which this should actually be updated. So this is great. I'm going to go ahead and update this right now. It actually goes to the same page, but this is just a prettier link. I have my Twitter account, and I have my Facebook account. So if you have any other social media that you do a lot of, I would include it here as well. And this way it always goes on every video. You don't have to copy and paste this. You don't have to type it in every time. It's automatically there. And I'll show you that in a second. Below you have your tags, and so this is something important too. I always include the name of my channel in my tags. If you are more niche and specific in all your videos, say you are doing yoga videos, yoga training, maybe you want to include specific tags for yoga, yoga training, yoga lesson, yoga tutorial, online yoga video, all those different tags that you would typically add on every single video. But for me, since all my videos are very different, I only include the Video School Online tag. And then down below, you just have your settings for monetization, the ad formats that you want to include, commenting if people can comment or rate your videos. Now, we'll go over ad formats in the future, but you have your basic ad formats here. This is your overlay in video ads. So this is the ad that pops up at the bottom of your video page. Your skippable video ad. So this is the one where it pops up before your video page plays and people have to wait 5 seconds to skip it. Or you have your sponsored cards. Now that YouTube added cards, they're similar to annotations, but they pop up in the middle of your videos. You can have sponsored cards where people pay to have cards in your videos. And typically I just add those for all my videos. You have your video language. You can allow viewers to contribute subtitles and closed captions if you want. I haven't done that yet. And you can do all your video location and make stats public if you want. So like views and those types of things. And so just really quickly, let me go to upload. If I go ahead and just click a video to upload, I'll just pretend like I'm gonna upload my No Need Crusty Bread video again. You can see as soon as I upload it, I have my description already in here and my one tag that's already here. So, and typically if you don't have a title right here, the title will be the name of your file. And so naming your file correctly is another way to quickly make your title easy because it automatically is plugged in when you upload it. So I'm just going to exit out of that. So that is upload defaults. To the left, you have a paid subscriptions. Actually, first let me save this because I did change this course's link. Okay, so next is paid subscription. So now on YouTube, you can actually create a channel that people have to pay a subscription fee to see. Now, I don't suggest doing that, but it is something that you could think about if you have a premium channel. But for most of us, we're creating free content that we're putting online, trying to build our brand, and it's not going to be easy doing that with a paid subscription model. But it is a cool thing that YouTube is starting to do things like this to allow monetization of your video. Next, let's go to featured content. So here, this is where you can add your channel ad or channel trailer. So this is the ad that people will see when they come across your channel. Or you can add featured content. So if you click here, it says feature one of your videos or playlists across all of your videos. And so say you want a specific video to be featured on all of your videos, you can do that. So you can say choose video, and maybe you have a welcome video or something that's very popular that you want to add, or a playlist. I always just use my most recent upload so that people can see my recent uploads as that featured content. So you can see here what it would look like. So at the end of the video, you can choose when you want to display it, at the end of the video, or there's a custom start time, but I just like doing it at the end of the video. Someone can see a little box that pops up for my latest video. So maybe I'll do custom start time and I'll say 30 seconds. I know that a lot of people don't watch videos completely, so if they have watched it for 30 seconds, that means they're somewhat interested, and maybe that will help improve people clicking on this custom start time or this featured video box. So I'll just update, and now that will work on all of my videos. Cool. The next thing is branding. So this is where you can brand your videos with a watermark, and it's something that I suggest doing. It just makes your videos more professional looking. For me, I have my logo, this V right here that pops up on my videos. One thing that I've seen a lot of people do when they're building their channels for the first time is to actually upload their logo, but instead of a logo, it's a little button that says subscribe. So you can see here that it has my V for Video School Online, but imagine if it was a little button that said subscribe. That's going to be showing up throughout your entire video. And when someone clicks on that, it goes to your channel page and people can then subscribe to your channel. So if on all of your videos, it has a little subscribe button here, you're more likely to get people to subscribe to your channel. Now, I did that for a while, but then I changed it recently after I have been getting a lot of subscribers, and I just wanted to promote my brand more and more. So I have this V that is my branding, and I keep it on there. You can also change the display time. You can add it to the end of the video or starting at a specific point. I just keep it on the entire video. And then down here under your channel, you have your advanced options. So you can change the logo of your page right here. You can change the country where you're at and your channel keywords. This is something important because sometimes your channel will appear in the search results when someone searches for, say you are a yoga instructor and you are teaching yoga. If you have a bunch of yoga related keywords, when someone searches for yoga videos, then your channel might show up in the search feed. So it's important to have channel keywords related to the videos that you post. You have your advertisements, allowing advertisements or not. You have your AdWords account. You can associate a website with your channel. So this is important if you want to use YouTube cards or annotations to link out to your personal website. Now we'll go over YouTube cards in the future, but this is where you would associate your website. Otherwise, you can't link out to your website. Like I couldn't link out to videoschoolonline.com without associating it. And associating it is basically a way that YouTube is able to tell that you own this website. You have to put a little bit of code on your website so that YouTube knows that you own this channel. You can't just link out to like Facebook or something like that. You have to own the website to be able to link out to it. And then lastly, you have your channel recommendations. So on your channel page, there is a little box that shows recommendations for other channels. You can allow that or not allow it. And same with subscriber count. You can display the number of subscribers or not. So that is the channel tab. There's a lot of stuff. I know this was a longer video, but a lot of great stuff. The key things to look at are your upload defaults when you're getting started. Set those up. And then your stats and features. Make sure that you get partner verified so that you have all these other options like monetization, uploading longer videos, etc. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next tutorial. Hey everyone, I hope you've been enjoying this section so far and have learned a lot about creating your YouTube account, learning about the back end of the Creator Studio. There is so much that it really comes down to you playing around with it, poking around, and finding what it has to offer. Now for this exercise, I want you to sign up for a YouTube account. Now maybe you have already done this, and if you already have done that, I want you to go ahead and get partner verified and start setting up your default settings. But for those of you who haven't started a YouTube channel yet, we're going to walk through how you set that up. And that's the practice exercise for this section. So I'm here on YouTube and I'm going to go ahead and sign up for account. So I'm just going to click this sign in button and then create account. And this is just going to be a test account. So I'm just going to say my name, Phil Ebner. So I'm just going to set up a fake email address, philebner1234. Don't email that. I'm not going to check it. And then password, let's just do that. Okay, and then set your birthday. I'm just going to say January 1st, 1980, which isn't really my birthday, but this is just a test. Mail. I will put my other email address. And I do have to prove that I'm not a robot. I agree to the terms. I'll say next step. Now you'll get a welcome message, say continue to YouTube. And now you have a YouTube account. This is awesome. So if you click up here on the right, you can see this is our profile. You can go to your creator studio here. The first thing you'll want to do is change the profile image. I think that you should definitely put an image of yourself or of your business. And it's going to take you to your aboutme.google account. So I'm just going to say upload photo. It takes you right here. And I have a photo that I use for all of these things, Ebner headshot. This is actually a photo that I used for my wedding. So you can use kind of whatever you want if you have a brand image or logo or something like that. Okay, click done. Now you can see here that it shows what my image is up here. If we go to YouTube, let's go over to YouTube right here. It might not appear yet. Sometimes it takes a few moments to actually appear up here in your account. So the next thing is just to go to your Creator Studio and start setting up your account. So go down to your channel, set up your upload defaults. Here is what it looks like when you aren't verified as a partner. So what you want to do now is click this verify button. And this is how you create a channel. So you're going to say create channel with your name or whatever the brand name is. You might have to, if you use a business other than your name, you would click that button right there and you can name your channel. But for those of us that are just doing personal, just use your name, say create channel. And now you have your YouTube channel, and here's where you can add your channel art. That's something we'll be going over in the future, how you exactly design this channel. But now you have a YouTube account, you can start adding videos and doing everything else that we teach you in this class. Thanks for watching.